Damn, nigga, what the fuck are you holding your breath for?
No, because now you two get to gang up on me.
I wasn't even doing
The fuck you weren't.
You was...
Everybody that I knew from the go. I know hoes that was right, but I knew they was wrong.
Like it. You sounded like a game show host. Like,
This is the Minority Plus One podcast. Chill.
First off, I just want to start off this episode with PC Steve. I just want to let everybody know, thank you for all the wishes and the thoughts. Last week's episode was quite contentious, but I just want to let everybody know that everything is okay. There is no animosity here on the Minority Plus One podcast between me or my co-host Sam. We realized that it was a healthy argument that we were happy to display for you, the listeners and the viewers, to just, kind of see how people who disagree and have arguments on the fly, how you can reconcile and have a healthy disagreement. And again, this is PC Steve, and I would like to thank everybody. And now back to our regular scheduled programming. What's going on,
Emotional
everybody? Welcome to the show. It's the king of the Heffries. It's Oreo. We are back once again, podcasting to you. And as always, we got the ladies. Why? Why? Because I started off like that? Let's go. Yes! Darlings, tell them, who are you?
it's Sam Crystal.
It's Brittany.
And I'm your host, Steve, and this is the Minority Plus One podcast. Chill. See, this is the reason why I'm the creator.
You're the star.
I'm the star. This is why I keep trying to tell you.
I don't-
His
I
show.
mean-
It's
Y'all
the
don't like
reason why
that?
it's his
Because
show.
you had to do a whole
His show.
fucking
Whole thing.
Well, Sam.
View discretion is advised.
Well, Sam, there was a few people.
No,
who were
people
like-
were in my DMs too, like, y'all good? Like, yeah. Well, or they were like, I gotta listen to this episode. This is like old school Minority Plus One episodes. I gotta listen to it, But me and Steve argue all the time.
Yeah, guys.
Well, I'm glad everyone else enjoyed it because I was sitting here fucking annoyed as fuck.
It happens.
Like,
Look, you did a good job being the kind of mediator a little bit. You did a good job. You were on.
Bitch was putting her 2 cents in. You
Whatever.
right, she don't listen. You right, she's mean. You right, like I let that shit go. I let it slide. I let it go. But you was
I know,
definitely
I was
you was
flopping.
adding your shit in
I
there.
was
You
flopping
Steve, you know how
sides.
she is. Yeah, Steve,
was
you right,
flopping
Steve.
sides.
You was talking your shit. Shut the fuck up.
I was
So,
needed.
like I said, guys, honestly, I promise y'all, like literally when the podcast was done, like we were fine.
Yeah.
I apologize for raising my voice. I could have handled that so much better, but
you were
learning
yelling.
processes. I was very. You angered the hell out of me.
And I barely did anything. Like I didn't even do.
Sam,
really
did you
anything
do what
to-
I
No, you didn't
asked?
do anything?
Did you do what I asked?
It's not that I didn't
Did
do
you watch
anything,
the
but
show?
for you to get your blood
Hold
pressure
on.
up and
Did
the
you
veins
watch
in
the
your neck
show?
to be
No,
popping.
you did bug out.
Yeah,
real
like
quick.
it was like
one
OD.
and two out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like,
that. But other than that, like him voicing
she
his.
did do a slight interruption, and you were like,
Yeah, you're like, this is what I'm talking about.
So
Red and you were sweating and foaming at the mouth, and I
So-
was like, damn, Steve, shit, my bad.
much like a drop of water that constantly lands in the same place on concrete, right? It don't bother you at first, but over years, in years,
Okay,
That's
fair.
what I be
in
telling you.
years,
That's
fair.
what I be doing with you,
You
too. I be letting it go, letting it go,
finally
letting it
just
go.
go
And then one time you make
enough.
one small shit, and I'm like, you know what, bitch, that's enough today. Like, that's enough. That's enough. And you'd be like, what did I even, it's not that big. No, bitch, like, I've been letting shit slide for like fucking 6 months now. No, you fucking pissing me the fuck
Not
off.
6 months.
Yes, that's what I be doing.
my bad.
Letting shit
y'all.
slide, mad
Yeah.
long. Like,
All right.
that's all. But yo, guys,
Yeah, I guess that's what it was.
I'm
Enough was
crying.
enough. He had
I really did have it.
He had it. He had it.
I really did have it.
Because I did honestly was like, yo, you tweaking a little bit, but you're saying it's a build up of all of it. Then I get it though. I get it.
Yes.
I get it, Steve.
So, guys, like we said, first off, last week, like I said, healthy conversation, and I want to just shout out because I forgot to respond to everybody who actually had messaged. Thank you to Q, the only other light-skinned person I like. I appreciate the awesome message. I'm glad that you enjoyed it and you saw it for.
You're talking about Quinell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. Quinell.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna read his. I'm gonna read it
And
for my
obviously, and again, we'll be reading it too. But I want to send a personal thank you to Leo as well.
Shout out to both of them,
Yeah,
Leo
thank you.
and Koda.
Thank you,
They
guys.
both were like, that was healthy, Sam. Because that, you was listening, you was taking accountability, like I fucking said I did, and yeah, I'm not that.
I didn't say you didn't take accountability. I'm just saying you don't hush your beak when it's time. Sometimes that's
true.
all.
Yeah,
I never said you don't take accountability. I'm just saying there's times.
Because what you gonna do? I took accountability and what? What now?
Take my ball and go
what?
home. I could
What-
take my ball and go
What you
home.
gonna do? I feel like people are. No, my point of saying that is I feel like people are scared to take accountability, like you about to
I agree.
punch them in the face or something.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna take accountability, and then what?
Yeah.
What you gonna hit me now?
No, that-
Like, so what am I scared of? Let me just take the accountability, and so we can move on.
So,
That's big for a lot of people, though. So
Yeah.
accountability is
But that's
big
what I
for
mean.
a lot of people.
It's like they're
It's putting
afraid.
their pride aside.
Yeah.
And,
It's like they're afraid.
that's the reason why I was happy with that episode, because it was me. I lost my shit.
Yeah.
Had to bring myself back down. We shared our frustrations. Whatever. She took accountability for what she did. At the end of it was like, I apologize for raising my voice
Yeah,
because I didn't.
right.
I shouldn't have. I could have handled it so much better. So yeah, I mean, honestly, like I said, last week was a fucking old school episode. If you haven't seen it, Sam vs. Steve, it is worth a listen and a watch-a-roo if you want to see me get red.
he said.
Watch our room. Okay.
But Sam, I know you're excited for this weekend.
Yes, y'all. So when y'all hear this, it'll be Monday, so it already passed. But I will be volunteering at Saratoga Comic Con. I'm really excited.
Are you allowed to dress up and volunteer?
Yes.
Okay.
So I am going to dress up. The thing was, my first costume didn't come out right. Like I was going to be Mystique, but old school Mystique from the cartoon from the 90s with the skull belt and the white dress or whatever.
Yeah.
But the tights I got to mimic her blue skin were see-through, so you could see everything. So I was like, nah, there's kids there and shit. So I changed it to Domino from There's kids there and shit.
I can see
changed
Domino.
it.
You got the hair.
I changed it to Domino from Deadpool 2, but kind of mixed it in with her with the comic book version of her as well.
Can you just make sure you shave your armpits? Because in the movie, she doesn't shave her armpits.
Really?
Yeah. Watch Deadpool 2. You'll see.
Why did that really bothered you, huh?
It did. It kind of did, because she's so sexy. And
She's
it's
just natural.
I know, fair enough, but still, I don't.
You know
feel
what's
it.
crazy? When I was younger, that bothered me. But I see more and more women like that. That shit don't even.
It ain't
bother
cute.
me no more.
I don't care what.
I don't see
I
it
don't
as.
really think it's cute either.
I don't think it's a not cute or cute. Does that make sense? It doesn't. I just doesn't.
I'm sorry.
bother
When
me.
I just see
It
hair
just
under
seems like
the
a lot.
armpit, I just think,
Yeah.
man.
It just seems like a
Personally,
lot
I
for
shave
a
because
female,
I
yeah.
sweat and I don't the odor. And,
I don't.
and I do love a nice clean.
It just looks better.
shaved
I don't
armpit.
understand
But
why
if
we're
people
letting
don't,
it
if people don't,
go.
they don't.
I could see legs,
And-
not for a long amount of time, but I could see like
like
some
bush,
little stub
bush.
hairs here and there.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't like a bush.
I ain't go front. A little hair don't bother.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Don't
Real
bother me.
niggas don't. They don't
care.
care. They don't care.
I
don't give a
mean,
fuck.
Real dudes don't
a bush.
No, not really. Whatever.
You know what a bush is?
No.
Well, a bush. You know a bush we're separating.
Would you
to
hold on?
get
Would you?
to you know a bush you're separating
Here you go.
to get
Check this
to
out. Check this
it,
out. Hold on,
right?
Sam.
You know
Yeah.
that,
Wait,
right?
can we-
You know
So
we're
I'll give
talking
you a
about
quick
bush.
story when I was younger, right? And this is where I think she was inappropriate. I think I was a little underage. We both,
Yeah, I think you
I was
talked
in
about
Mechanicville.
Oh, okay.
And I was sitting there playing Super Nintendo in her room. And I was fucking up Aladdin, and
that shit was
I looked
That shit was
over.
fire,
No,
too.
Lion King was hard.
No, Lion King was
that was
so
devil.
hard. I can
But-
never get past the elephant gravy.
I was
hold up.
stuck on that level for a minute.
for years.
So I turn and look over. She is legit like
Playing with herself.
Playing with her pussy? Oh wow, Steve, go ahead. Steve's flexible, y'all. You got to tune into Minority Play. He he just spread eagle just now,
butt
y'all.
naked.
But
She was just like spread eagle on her bed, like pretending she was asleep, but butt naked. So I'm like, and I'm like over there, like, hold on, like that scene in Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball,
and I'm like,
smacking
and
her.
I'm just like, all right,
You're poking it?
I'm like, I was like, I wanted to, but I didn't.
Wait, what? She was spread eagle like that?
Yeah, pretending to be. I think she was asleep, or at least pretending. But my question is,
So you poked it?
She was
I was like, first off, I am. How old was
You're
I?
a kid, yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying
I don't even think
you
I
were-
was like
you were
10 or
like this?
11. I had to
you
be
were
like 10 or
young.
11. I was
It was like when I was
in like
playing
96,
house.
97.
Yeah.
When I was playing house.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm like, okay.
It's like
I didn't
that sort
know
of thing.
what I was staring at. I just knew lady part.
Of course.
But
yeah.
I didn't. So I just went over.
How did
and
we
looked.
get to fucking Saratoga Comic Con to Bush? Like, I don't even know how we get there. I don't know. I want to
Yeah,
get
I
back
don't
to
either.
what I was talking about because now we just got back into like, you know,
I was gonna get into
And
it.
happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody.
happy Cinco de Mayo.
Hey.
But like child molestation. Let's go back to Saratoga.
No,
I
because
don't
she
think
was
it
a
was
kid
because she was
herself,
young
right?
herself.
She was
I was
young
like
herself.
10 or 11.
How old was
She
she?
had to be
Like
no
I
more
said,
than
it's the same
14,
thing,
maybe
when I was
15
going
max.
through.
Yeah, she was just
Horny.
Yeah.
Right? Like horny. Maybe nobody had that discussion with her.
That's true.
Like this is why I
maybe
feel like
something
this is so
happened to her
important
as well, like
because
sexually abused.
I
possibly.
just feel it maybe like kids get like you think you're entering that age, you're so like your hormones are going.
Mm-hmm.
What if you're just so horny and nobody's ever had that conversation with you
Hypersexualized?
and you don't know what to
It could be multitude of things.
do.
Yes, you could just naturally be
Like-
just a hypersexualized child, which is a little disturbing.
I mean,
so that's
like,
why your parents
right?
should.
like kids like they that's why they turn on the porn and they
Yeah.
get interested or an older
That's
kid
just being
always-
curious. That's
This
just
older
was
kid always
97,
shows
98.
Yeah.
somebody.
This is pre-internet.
Yeah. This is dirty
Yeah.
books, huh? Magazines.
This is
dirty
when
magazines.
you
so
had
that's
to
even
sneak
more
around.
reason you had no idea what's going on, why you
Yeah.
feel these emotions that you feel,
But you
right?
knew what it was.
I just,
Right, and she was a
Because it's
little older.
biologically.
Yeah.
This is
She was
how-
a little older.
This is how we're
so
built biologically.
Makes
right?
sense.
So-
Exactly, though.
However, I'm saying hypersexualization is a little disturbing because it could mean, like you said, they could just naturally be like that, never had the discussion, their parents are tone deaf to it,
Right.
or, you know, they were abused sexually. I remember I was like on
Or
Facebook
that.
and there's this young boy, he couldn't be no older than, I swear to you, like 12. And he was taking pictures with his little shorts, like talking about thick thighs. And I was like, and the comments were like, yeah. And then I was like, no one's seeing like this 12-year-old's it's not that he's gay. That's not the problem.
Right.
It's that he's hypersexualized. Like,
Right.
like thick, what? Like you're 12. Go do homework, nigga. But anyway, let's get off the fucking.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we
I don't know. But
We're talking about
I know
bush.
how. You were talking about
What,
armpits.
she had a bush you never even finished. The bitch had a bush?
yeah, she did.
And you were just like, that's why you don't mind bushes?
I mean, look, I figured like it's like
Brittany's really into this bush shit. Are you growing a bush right now as we speak?
I don't even think I could because of all the laser hair removal and waxing that I do. I don't even think I could get to
Nah,
that point.
bro.
But
I got a late Caesar.
I like
Now this is too much. This is
yeah, well, that's as most as I'm saying. That's not a bush. A light Caesar is not no damn bush.
No. I like some hair. I don't like it bald.
A light Caesar is okay, but you don't like it bald?
I do the ending strip.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
all right. Well, so what do you?
Back to what I was saying.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, I'll be dressed as Domino. I'm excited. I drove again this week, y'all, and producer Bay let me drive his car, his baby,
God
to
bless
the
you.
grocery store, and we were totally safe. It was
Which
great.
grocery store?
However, Price Chopper down the street.
Y'all still shop at Price Chopper?
Only when we need something quick.
She said price driver. That's true.
Yeah. Only
I
when we need
mean,
something quick.
if you want to drive my car in the parking lot, I gotta first see you in the parking lot, and then
No,
you can.
I'm really
and then
actually.
You might be able to,
I'm good.
But I'll let
However,
you-
no,
I'll
I'm
let
really.
you drive my
I
car.
actually feel more confident than I ever have. I even know how to parallel park. Yeah, well, the instructor who was at
That
my
was
last,
big.
so my last class was with the instructor, not the instructor, excuse me, the owner of the driving lessons, and he showed me like the trick, and it's perfect every single time I do it. The trick to parallel park. But Steve, when you walked in here and you were talking about pedestrians, you ain't never fucking lied, because I swear I got road rage.
Told
I'd be
you.
like, oh my fucking God. I'm like, oh.
Right? Classic
I'm
one
like,
from me.
move. Move.
Yeah, I told you.
Did I tell y'all my second? So the two other, so I only did 3 lessons. The 2 first lessons with this older lady. She was like a grandmother. She's really cool. I drove home the second lesson from all the way by ShopRite. But I drove through 3rd Ave, so that's the hood. So I'm driving, and there's kids like, you can't fucking drive.
Wait, what?
Out the window, like, as I'm driving, like, you can't fucking drive.
I love that.
So I'm driving. I was like, and I'm like, fuck you, I'm learning.
Was there a student thing on?
Yeah, the student thing's on there. So it's like, I'm driving.
I love that.
Everybody's like terrified of me because I'm a student driver. So I get to like Henry Johnson.
Did you flick off everybody?
No, this is where I'm getting to. So I went to Henry. No, I was just like, no, I did. I was like, fuck you and your fat ass white girlfriend. And I just kept driving. But so cause she anyway. So I get to Henry Johnson, which is kind of busy, right? So I'm at the, I'm waiting for the light. I'm going, and this 2 couple are walking across the street. That they're walking slow, but I'm pretty much like, I'm on break. I stopped. The girl's looking all crazy, blah, blah, blah. I said, I ain't gonna fucking hit you, bitch. Damn, move. I thought I was about to fight her. Like, I was getting tight because she was like, I'm like, bitch, you good? Get the fuck, take that hat off. It was like this big shiny wig. Like, I was like, and I had the instructor lady dying. She's like, you're too fucking funny. Because I was just like,
she was with you in the car?
She was with me. Yeah. It was the lesson.
It was her final lesson.
Yeah.
So how long do you guys go?
An hour.
You guys go an hour, okay. Mm-hmm. And you just drive all around. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. But
Yo, I was driving behind a student driver, and I was like, I hope to fucking God it's Sam. I was so Sam. I was gonna fuck with you so bad.
Don't do that.
I was gonna be like,
so
they do that constantly. I'm like, yo, I'm learning.
What's next after the lesson? You gonna get your license now?
Well, I gotta do the five hour.
Yeah, you gotta do the
which
5
I'm gonna do
hour.
through this company because it's like it's only like 50. But I already have my permit.
Okay.
Yeah,
but you just need to do the 5 hour.
I just need to do the 5 hour. That's it.
That's
and I'm gonna do it. But I didn't know. To me, what's the sense if I don't know how to drive, so I could take
Sean could do it, you could do it, and he did. He
passed. He got his license, so I should be good. But the one thing that I realized when I was driving, when I talk, I get distracted, so I missed like 2 stop signs. I was like, oh, sorry, because I was talking to the instructor, and I was like, yeah, so my fear of driving, I think it comes from, and he's like, because he got the brake, and I was like, what? I was like,
he can control
yes,
the car.
Brittany.
I didn't know. You all look at me like I'm supposed to be fucking knowing what the fuck is going on. I never took a driving class. My dad taught me how to drive.
So in the passenger seat, there's a brake.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has his own steering wheel?
No,
just
the brake. Just the
Okay.
brake. I'm control the car. He just brakes when
it's necessary.
When she's not paying attention.
When I'm not paying attention with the 2 stop signs. And he's like, you gotta pay attention. I'm like, yeah, but I'm chatting. But anyway, but Steve, I feel your pain with the pedestrians.
Yo, it just happened.
It
just all right. I've about had it. Okay. I really believe I should be allowed to clip somebody. If you, Sam, just right over here, he was already standing where the light was. Tell me why he comes down 2 car lengths to cut in front between the cars.
Oh, that's dangerous. This is
Why?
yeah.
Why? What is wrong with you people?
That person might have been on drugs or something, because I swear that same shit happened to me.
Steven, don't
while
care.
I was driving.
I smoke
Really?
and walk, and Sam, I know that I am a tad bit too messed up. So you know what I do, Sam? There is a safe walkway right over there with a light that I can wait for it to turn red.
Steve, I had a lady that was giving me such anxiety. I'm over by I was driving, doing the lesson. This was what's that ghetto ass street that's like 1 block from here? Is that Lexington?
Don't ask me.
Lex? Anyway, it was right there. Mad drug addicts. This fucking old lady kept like ping ponging across the street. And I'm like, and the right is red. So I'm like, I needs to go green, but she keeps going back and forth across the street. Like, it was giving me so much anxiety. I can't. But hold that thought, cause we gotta take a break.
So I have a quick question. Oh, wait, first, I'm sorry. I'm all skipping. Brittany, what you got going on for this weekend? You all dolled up, ready for Cinco de Mayo? Looks like
anybody who knows me knows I love Cinco de Mayo. So
why?
I don't know. It's just like Christmas.
Is it because you kind of
honestly,
pass
if I could have switched my birthday from, you know what, Steve? I don't know. Maybe
what is it like? What is it? Because it's not like
I just
a parade
love
here.
Cinco de Mayo. I love like just.
Do you know what it stands for?
Tequila, and I love
this
tacos.
Is what, you know what kills me? I'm about to walk out the room. You don't gotta like a holiday just because you like tacos and tequila.
What are you talking about? First off,
well, that's for me.
That's not enough.
Every holiday has alcohol involved.
Exactly.
Tequila,
And you can have tacos, tequila
my
any
love
day.
holiday birthday.
Look,
love.
But I'm just saying,
I will take tacos and tequila
that's
over
all
my
year
love
round.
holiday birthday. Okay.
Do you know what it means? Though?
I actually
I
don't know what it
Sam,
means.
you're the Spanish one here on the podcast. You
I'm
want to
not
tell
Mexican,
us what,
but I do know what it means.
You
What
want
does
to tell
it
us
mean?
what
'Cause I
Cinco de
actually
Mayo
don't.
means? Do you want to give us the history
it's
lesson?
a celebration of a battle that they won from. Won by the French. No, they won a battle to the French in the 1800s. Yeah, it was a battle of the French came to conquer, and they won on May 5th in 1868, I think.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Hey, congratulations. So they're like,
well,
But a lot.
I'm gonna need history check finder. But anyways,
what you say? You know, I remember. But you know what?
anyways.
The reason why I remember is because years ago I looked it up because a lot of people think it's Mexican Independence Day. It's not.
no, Mexican Independence is Boxing Day.
Right.
oh yeah.
No, but a lot of people think
We know
that
that.
Cinco
That was
de
a
Mayo
joke.
was.
I'm like, we know that much.
Yeah. It's so. Yeah.
Oh.
But damn, bitch, you could drink tequila and eat tacos any day.
I mean, with all due respect, you treat every pod like it's Cinco de Mayo.
Right, you take tequila every day.
Like every pod is Cinco de Mayo for you.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Okay,
She's having fun. She's having
I'm just
fun.
saying.
I don't care.
She's having
I
some
didn't
fun.
ask you to.
All right.
You know,
I didn't ask you
I'm not saving
if every
you
day
from
was
getting your
Cinco de
shit
Mayo
stolen
for me.
anymore. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna let you
Maybe
leave your car
every
open.
Tuesday, I like to have a little Cinco de Mayo having. It's
Only
Taco
Tuesdays?
Tuesday, and I'm like Taco Tuesday. They have the specials. Like, you know, maybe I try to, you know, relive a little Cinco de Mayo, but no, I don't have to relive it because this weekend is the real Cinco de Mayo, and I'm gonna.
Any excuse for you to party, right?
You know what? I
Exactly.
don't care. Any excuse to enjoy
I'm not
fucking
judging.
life. Life is hard enough. If they want to throw a fucking hot dog day, I'm down for that
No,
too.
we know,
okay?
girl.
I'm down
She
for that
said,
too.
give me that six-pack.
I love the glizzies, okay?
We know you love the glizzies.
Glizzy me the fuck up, all right? Hot
Only
dog
the-
day.
only the
National,
cruise
actually, you know
glizzies.
what? I think they really do have
They
a hot
do have a
dog.
national-
They have a
really
fucking
do have
day
a
for
national
everything.
I was gonna say they have a day for everything.
But you know what? Life is tough. So for whatever we can celebrate it. I'm all for enjoying yourself.
Eat them glizzies.
Basically.
So
Only cruise ship glizzies though.
can I have a quick question real
Shits were
quick?
fire.
I mean, can I ask a quick question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
No.
that rich people, like athletes, you know, people who came up poor, but they've reached a super high level of success. Do you think they should still be allowed to be like, man, I remember when I was broke and poor and coming up and all this other shit?
Yeah.
You think so?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because being poor is traumatizing.
Okay.
It is traumatizing. It is one of the most traumatizing events of my life, besides jail and all the other traumatizing things that's happened. Being poor is very traumatizing. Not having anything, being made fun of, being hungry, being embarrassed because you have to wear Salvation Army bad stuff. Thanks, Mom. Couldn't get the good Salvation Army stuff. Couldn't go on Wednesdays. But, you know, it's traumatizing. So I think, you know, yeah, they're just speaking about their history, Steve. Like what got them where they were.
What about you, Britt? What do you think? Or do you not care? Because I have a theory.
Not that I don't care, but I mean, to hear you say that, it's traumatizing, and maybe that's why people do spend their money that way when they do get it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It could make sense.
When you had nothing. When
you don't have anything.
It's so nice that I can buy whatever the fuck I want now.
Okay. See, now this is where
great.
Could be a
that is where that is where I was thinking as well. I do not agree, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
But
Steve, you were poor, nigga.
So hold on. So hold on.
what
so
it's like.
I think
You were poor?
I'm still poor. I
were
think
poor.
I grew up poor. I'm
grew
still
up poor.
poor.
I was about to say, I grew
But
up-
it was just you and your mom.
Yes.
Okay.
And my little in the beginning it was actually me and my mom, my brother,
yep.
and my little sister.
Oh, wow. It was all of you guys?
You have a sister?
What?
You never talk about her.
Never.
I've only heard you talk about Justin.
Yeah.
What? Is she alive? What's good with her? Is she good?
It's complicated.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Gotcha. She older?
Not by me.
It's your dad's daughter.
No, we all have
The
we all have separate dads.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, my mom got baby daddies too.
So
Three baby.
so I will say this. I think
I'm like shocked. Right now.
Me
so
too. I'm
let-
shocked that you have a
Like,
sister. Wait
we're
before
all-
you start?
I'm like, what?
Is she the oldest or you the oldest?
I'm the oldest grandchild. I'm the oldest in the family.
So
Okay,
how
so
does she?
she's
Where
the
does she?
youngest?
Yeah, where does she lie? She's middle.
She's like
Middle child.
second to third youngest.
She's the middle child between you three, right?
No, she's the youngest out of my mom's.
This is
So
your
it-
mother's daughter.
Yes,
Okay.
she's the youngest.
Where is she? I've never met her. She's white, right?
Yes,
Okay.
she's in Colony.
Is she closer to her?
She's out here.
Yes.
And you guys just aren't cool.
I told you it was complicated.
Okay.
And again, it has nothing to do with me.
Oh, it's her.
Zero to do
Is
with
she
me.
racist?
No,
I was going to say.
Yeah,
That,
so-
that was.
Yeah,
what I
that was
gonna
my
think,
first
but
thought.
no.
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
This again, it's a complicated issue. So
Steve, I'm fucking shocked. You know what? This week, Brittany didn't give me a new fact about her. It was Steve. I've known Steve for like 10 plus years and didn't know. I know Justin. I've met Justin multiple times, his younger brother. I have never known you to have a sister. That's crazy.
so
She got kids?
no,
Okay. She's just a lonely white woman.
no, she's not.
crying.
She's
She's
engaged.
married?
She's engaged.
She's engaged?
Engaged.
To a white man?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know, bro. This sounds like she'll like you because you black or something.
No,
Like that.
see, I'm not going to let you do that.
Okay,
Because,
sorry.
and this is why I hate when you always go to race, because I told you this is complicated, so get off it.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Now, the reason why I wanted to bring that up is simply because I think if you, let's say you grew up, and I'll just use sports as an analogy because it's the quickest way to gain wealth, and if you happen to be able to do it. So let's just say, up until, I don't count college as being broke.
Oh no, there's some broke house.
I understand that, but I'm
Real
talking about
bad.
if you're a professional athlete. If you're an athlete, especially now that you can get paid,
You can get paid
in
now 'cause
college.
you couldn't before. That's
Now
why
you
I thought
can.
they were broke then.
So now you can.
Yeah.
So I have this thing, right? I could be wrong, but this is just my theory. I think for every year where you're financially good, wealthy, rich, whatever you want to do, whatever level, I think it knocks off 2 years worth of, I remember being broke. So for instance, if you were broke from age 0 to about 20, and then from 20 to 30, you're rich, those 10 years
Steve,
cancel
why?
out. Hold on, I'll tell you
Yeah,
why. Cancel out the 20 years of the bullshit, and I will explain why. Because the likelihood of you ending up back to where you started
It's very high.
is extremely low. No, Sam, I'm talking about if you grew up, again, public transportation, only eating maybe once a day, things like that, Sam. As an athlete, as somebody who's come into millions, if you've come into millions, be it whatever you do, and you have been able to maintain that for that amount of time, I'm sorry, I don't want to hear about your struggles back in the day. I'm being, hold on, and I'll tell you why. Because the reason why I'm saying that, Sam, is because I'm one paycheck away from going right back to square one. So I feel, this is me. I could be dead wrong. I could be completely, Steven, you're stupid, shut up, you're overthinking this, it means nothing. I don't know what it is. Like when I hear it, it bugs me. Because it's like, yo, it's like
It's because they're rich now.
it's
you
like,
don't
yo,
wanna hear
it's like,
it?
yo, you still don't. I understand, like, you might get it, but don't try to like identify with my current situation.
I don't think it's that. I think it's them just telling them, if I can do it, you can do it.
It's
Like,
that.
I was in the same position you were.
Because
I did
it's
it.
that whole I understand
could do it.
how you're feeling right now, and it's like I really don't think you do. Like, I really
people
don't
forget where. Well, some people do forget where they come from when they get money.
No, I'm sorry to say it, but living quite nice. I'm sorry, it erases a lot of shit. I
Not
told
for
you, Sam,
everyone.
you would have to really fuck up. Like, do you know how bad 50 Cent would have to fuck up in order for him to end up back in
Love you,
Queens, where
50.
he in his grandmama's basement? It's not happening.
Well, I'll say this. I always say if I came into some money, and I'm already cheap. Y'all know I'm cheap now. I'd still be really cheap.
Can I
would
call
hold
BS on that?
I would hold on to
I'm gonna
that
call BS
money.
too.
Thank you.
She's
No,
lying.
I would get the essentials. I get a car. A
What
house,
did she tell me last week?
She lying.
Spend it. Y'all don't know how much I spend. I got a good little chunk in my savings account because I save a lot of
No,
fucking
at a
money.
girl. That's what's up, as you should.
Because I like to hold on to it. And I look at it and I'm like, damn, this is a good amount of money. I should just spend it, but I don't do it because I'm like, fuck.
Well, no, that's you're doing the responsible thing as a poor person.
What if something happens and I use this money for trips? I use this money for emergencies, furniture, things like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, you're doing the responsible
Right.
poor people thing.
So you think if I had money, I would just be blowing it? No, because I'm afraid to get back. Lower than this isn't bad where I'm here. I'm saying where I've been. I've been in shelters,
right,
sleeping in my friends' cars. Like, I don't ever want to get there. And I always had a fear of that, living alone, feeling like if I lost my job, living alone, I'm done. I have to go right back to my mother's house. That'd be rock fucking bottom for me. Just like it was for you. But it's worse because me and my mom straight beef. We straight fight. Like, it was hell. Your mom was happy you were there.
Yeah, she was ecstatic.
Yeah.
She didn't
my
want-
mother,
so
my
I
mother
stayed
would
a
have made
week
my
late.
entire...
I stayed a week later because she guilted me almost.
Did she make you some sun tea?
Because no, you know what? I'm gonna have her make some.
Yeah, no, and bring it in.
Bring it to the pot.
Bring it to the, please.
Yeah.
Tell her to bring.
Actually, yeah.
I want some of this fucking sun tea.
All right.
God damn it.
All right. I'll have her do it.
No, seriously.
Next week's weather's gonna be shitty. So once we get to the 80s
yeah.
and shit like that, I'll have her
No,
make
for
some
real.
sun tea.
Please.
Just
But
so
no,
I can.
my mom would make my experience home a living fucking hell. She would make it very known that she doesn't want me there. Make me feel very unwelcome, you know?
Yeah.
So.
No, you know what she did? Because I came home, I was like, "Hey, mom, get ready to move out." Oh, okay. I was gonna order pizza. I was like, "Oh,
You like, I
fucking
guess I'll
mom."
stay for pizza.
I was like, "Shit." And she did it just like that. She was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Oh,
Okay, but back to what you're saying. See, I think anybody should be able to express their traumas and their upbringings of how, you know.
I know, but just don't act
don't
like
think
you
anything's
get where
wrong with
I'm
it.
coming from right now."
They do.
No,
Just
you don't.
Because they have money now doesn't mean they don't. Some people do forget. Like, you do get people who act Hollywood when they get some money. Like, they don't know anybody. Like, they ain't never been.
Sam, I think you're
rock bottom,
mistaken. Like, I think you're mistaken what I'm saying, or maybe I'm not saying it correctly. It's not that you're like, "Oh, stay out of here, poor people." It's like, don't identify with the struggle
Poor people.
of, "I'm worried about rent this month. Can you please stop acting like you understand I'm going through that?" Just like I can't
do.
understand.
I'm confused.
No,
They
I don't
do.
think they do. To be quite honest,
You're talking
They
about
understand
instances of them being poor at one point. So yes, they understand that. I'm confused. I am confused at what you're trying to say here.
Sam, I'm just saying,
Because it sounds like
if
you're just saying you're rich. Shut the fuck up.
Sam, so if
Life is good
somebody,
for you.
okay, so for instance, if let's say you've been poor for 20 years, rich for 20 years, does that not cancel each other out? At some point,
So
at some
what you're
point,
saying, if you're-
at some point,
Brittany,
once
am I
you hit
hearing
it-
this right?
Like,
What-
it's like I'm sorry, but it's like Elon Musk saying, "Man, I remember growing up."
It sounds like you
rice
hate your
3
money.
nights. No, it's no. It's hold on.
I'm sorry.
It's
I
not
love
hate.
you, but you sound like you hate
No,
because how
it's
are you
not
going to
hate.
tell a person to not share their struggles
No,
because they're
you know
rich
what-
for
no,
20
do you
years?
know what I want? No, do you know what I want to
Like,
hear from
what?
rich people?
Yeah.
How to get and keep their money. Not you trying to identify with the poor folk. I want to know, like, I want to see how the fuck I'm supposed to maneuver if I ever make it to that level.
You a man out
how
there?
How do I keep my money
Yeah.
so I don't end up back here?
Like, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying
So you know they
can't-
have seminars for that. So
So I'm not. Yeah, but
I'm just saying there's two sides of that coin.
It's some
classes.
They
I
got
told you.
rich people
I know that. I watch
who
them.
host seminars.
I
They
watch
got
them.
rich people who just tell you for free on YouTube. Hey, I was eating.
First off,
I was.
you get
I wasn't eating, and I we didn't have running water, but you know I did this. I bust my ass and got to where I am because they want to tell you.
I'm just tired
they
of rich
simply
people trying
just
to
say
identify
that
with me.
because they simply just say that to show you that you can do it too. That's it. It's supposed, it's supposed to be motivation.
I can jump from the free throw line.
No,
Sam.
but you could be rich in other ways, like doing this. You know, you could do your OnlyFans, like you were talking about.
I never said
Yeah,
that.
you did Sad Panda Productions.
Oh yeah, that is true. I did say I could start my
What
own
was
adult
a Sad
company.
Panda?
Yeah,
Sad Panda.
if I had a porn company, I'd call it Sad Panda Productions.
Oh, sad panda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sad.
Oh, okay.
Sad Panda Productions.
Why is it sad? It should be happy.
I'm sorry, like
Pussy
You
popping
stupid.
everywhere. It's like,
He said, "I'm sorry. This is the fucking name. I need to explain shit." Like,
fucking name. Now you want me to explain that shit? What are you talking
it
about?
should be Happy Panda.
it should be. I mean, why is he sad? I was
Because
just
Sad
curious.
Panda needs some
Pussy to make him
pussy
happy.
to make him happy. It's like a whole thing.
It's a
Oh,
whole
okay.
thing.
Well, I was just thinking he's happy because there's pussy everywhere.
No,
That's why I
he's
was like,
sad
he's a
because he
happy
needs the
panda
pussy to get
'cause it's
happy.
Pussy.
Right.
He's
Not me in
happy.
particular, like another
happy.
sad
Another
panda.
Sad Panda.
That's another sad
There's
panda. Another
sad
mixed
panda.
person.
Oh, okay.
I really focus on like the mixed people.
So
Okay.
this would be a completely mixed OnlyFans sex production, porno production.
Not everybody's
only
welcome.
mixed people?
Everybody's
You
welcome.
said only mixed people.
No, I would specialize in it. Like, I
So it'd be
I
the
would
creme
highlight
de la
them.
creme mixed people.
Yeah, I would
Even the
I would
men,
highlight
Steve.
them.
Don't just make all the women be
don't
bad as fuck
discriminate.
and the men look like shit. I'm
first
so
off,
tired of seeing Wesley Pipes
if you
and Mr.
think-
Marcus,
if you
old
think-
greasy asses with these beautiful ass women.
If
like,
you think that I wouldn't treat my stars to the finest of the finest D,
I'm talking finest of the finest D. Wesley Pipes. You know who Wesley Pipes is, right, Steve? You know who it is?
I do
Brittany?
watch porn. I know who it
Okay,
is.
he is the funniest.
It's because these young niggas don't know how to hold it. They don't know how
You
to
know
hold
what,
it,
though?
and
How
don't
did
know
we
how
end
to
up
keep
here?
it
I ain't gonna hold you.
going.
One of my
they
good
don't know how to
friends-
keep it going.
Real
They
fast.
just
Yes.
too excited and you know what I mean.
One of my
you,
good
the
friends-
stamina you have to have
Yeah.
to be a in
That's true.
porn.
Yeah.
Come on.
But it's funny you say that because one of my really good friends was dating. She's what? How old is she now? I'm 35. She's like 37, 38. She was dating like a 25-year-old, and she said that she was like, he comes so fast. I was like, really?
Yo,
So
there's
young.
no pleasing women.
Young.
I'm telling
Steve,
you, they just
women can't have an orgasm in 2 minutes.
That's your fault. Try harder.
Some women can, and most women
What is
can't.
going on?
All right. So all I gotta say
Anyway,
is this. Because I
let's
have
get
you-
back to Sad
because-
Panda. Are you
Sad
gonna?
pony.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna have Mr. Wesley Pipes in there?
I'm crying.
Okay, first off, like, ain't he like $1 million now?
you better hold auditions.
But he said, I'll be part of the judging. She'll be Paula, and I'll be like,
Wait,
I'll be
calm
fucking
down.
Randy.
Calm
I'll be
the
Randy
fuck
talking
down.
about it's a no for me, dog. And Brittany will be like, it was really nice, really good. And Steve is gonna be like, get the
Simon
fuck
Cowell.
out of here.
Just like
He's
your
Simon
son.
Cowell. I'm Randy,
But,
and
yeah.
she's
It
Paula.
was really nice. Thank you for
She's
coming
like, your
today.
form was very nice. I like how you lift your leg up and then choked her as well. So I'm gonna say go to Hollywood. Go to Hollywood.
But hold that thought, cause we gotta take a break. And we're back. But that's all I wanted to say, guys. It was honestly, it was just like a random question I was thinking about on the way over here. I just wanted to see what y'all would say. I didn't fully think it out. I don't know.
All right, but let's
Steve.
get into some of our segments since we didn't get into them last week. So let's get into some minority support.
Yay!
Minority support is the segment we do every week where we read listeners' comments and questions. This week, Producer Ray, could you pull up the screenshot? Yes, you could pull this one first. With last week's episode, Sam versus Steve, Leo says, Brittany, oh, hell no, you not. I think when you said we were going to do this every episode, have a therapy session.
Oh, no.
Wait,
and she's like, hell no, you not.
hell no.
But
exactly.
yeah, Leo puts Steve, I get you. First step of self-improvement is self-reflection. I respect that you're looking to improve yourself. My advice is to start small, make a plan, stick to the plan. It takes sacrifice and it'll be uncomfortable. People will steer you out of your path, but stick to it. I knew you were gonna do that. Start with allocating your income. Start a savings account. Put like $25 a week. Slowly increase. Put it on a interest producing savings account. That's how I started 3 years ago, and I managed to save $10K. Invest in a 401k or a Roth IRA.
Yes, and hold on before you go on, Sam.
Yeah.
Yes, Leo, 100% correct. I've already talked to my uncle about it, and I was doing the $25 a week thing, but I was doing it in another checking account, so I was ended up spending it.
Yeah.
So no, you're 100% correct, yo, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. Can you click the read more, producer Bay, under that one. I think he had. And he said, there's steps to this, but you got to start somewhere. You got this, bro. And he also puts, coming from someone who also doesn't know how to shut up sometimes. Crystal doesn't mean it in a negative way, which is what I was fucking trying to say. When she jumps on a conversation, when she jumps on a conversation, it's because she's actually very invested and actively engaged in the conversation. I drive my lady crazy. I drive my lady nuts also when she all she wants me to do is listen, and I don't. I try to engage and come up with solutions. It's not meant to be dismissive. It's impulsive. That is hard to avoid, which is true.
No, I know. I know you mean well.
It's really impulsive. I don't know how to stop.
And
I do it to Cole all the time. It drives him crazy.
I've been yelled at too.
Let me finish.
Yes, I've had people tell me that too. So yeah. I do the same thing.
Producer, can you pull up the clip, the screenshot? Sorry. And Quinnell, our guy Quinnell, he says, "Hey, love the episode. I like how you all tapping into deep work, where how friends should be able to give one another criticism. Sam, Crystal, shout out to you for sticking in there and listening and opening up on who you are as a person. Steve, thanks for being open and just being yourself. I can totally agree that it's hard to just listen to something you don't want to hear, but I know it's healthy, especially when we are trying to make a connection. So thanks to this episode." Thank
you,
guys.
man. I
I'm telling you,
appreciate it,
all
everybody.
the other inboxes I got, yo, I gotta watch this week's episode. This shit's crazy. But thank you guys. Shout out to Leah. Shout out to Quinnell.
Thank you guys so much. And I told you, Sam, I was like, yo, because I was like, Sam, call this Sam versus Steve.
Yeah.
I want it.
I was gonna put Family Feud.
Yeah, and I said nah. Put Sam versus Steve.
All right, so that was Minority Sports. So let's get into Guess What Friend It Is, because we didn't have one last week, but the following week we did.
Yeah.
Not the following week.
No, it was like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Producer Ray, could you pull up that? And
Here you go, Brett.
Oh, I get Brittany
So you
the
can
earbuds.
share.
So you guys remember to watch these clips, because most of them are visual. You'll hear the audio, but most of them are visual. Tune into our YouTube, Minority Plus One. You have to tune into our YouTube. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. So, you guys got it?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right. Go ahead, play it.
Here we go. Even though I know what it is.
Right now, if I sick the pit bulls on you, all on your ass. Bridget.
You don't understand.
Okay.
It's so hard out there.
Bridget, I don't have time for
You
this.
see, I'm trying to turn my life around.
Look at my face. I feel like I'm making the same face.
Prices at Whole Foods keep going up and up. It's expensive out here.
Let me stop you both, because you're good. You are really good. That was awful. Whatever that little cry job you did was horrible. It was almost Boris-like. Here's the thing. You don't need an acting coach. What you need is a therapist, Bridget. That's what you need. A therapist. I said it. That's how I feel.
Well, I was seeing a therapist 3 times a week when I was with your tired ass.
Just get
All
out
right,
of
that's
my
it.
Off my property right now.
Okay. So I guessed I was Tiffany. Brittany was the Bridget girl, and obviously you're Kevin Hart.
That is 100% correct,
said,
Sam.
Do you remember what you said?
She said the same thing.
Right now.
Yeah, that is 100% correct. Because Sam, you've actually done that. Like when Brittany's in one of her moments, I've seen you come in, be like, "Yo, you don't understand what it's like, for us women."
For real.
Like when you guys are having your women,
Well, it's true.
It's true.
All right,
don't.
You
y'all can
don't.
say that.
Especially
Y'all say that, but
single women, mature women. It's harder. It's tough.
you can say it. Single old women.
No.
Excuse me. No, let this bitch
older
be
than this
mature. Let this bitch be mature.
Yeah.
Like
No one's old in this
nobody's
couch.
claiming mature
Yeah,
over here.
yeah. I mean, we are
You
mature.
went with mature. Mature is like 50 plus, bitch. Like,
So you want me to say older?
Wait, you
I
gotta
don't
be 50
know,
till
but
you're
not 50
mature,
plus.
Brett?
Yes, mature plus mature is 50.
Oh,
plus,
well,
like,
maybe-
when I'm
No,
talking about
mature
how
is
they
like- it's
categorize.
I just thought,
action.
yeah.
No, how they
Yes.
categorize. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I think so.
No, it is not. Can
Well,
we?
I guess I meant to say like older. I didn't want to say older because none of us are old here, but we are.
Yes, we
We're
are.
No, we're not old.
Everybody else claims
We're older.
Guys, I'm
We're
turning
older.
40. I turned 38 this year.
I still don't see
Brittany,
that
how-
as old.
It's not
Steve.
old.
I really don't. I really, really don't.
All right, we are closer to death
We are.
than living
we're,
longer.
We're closer to
We
40
could
than
die
we are
any
20.
minute. We could literally die any
Like,
minute.
you get that,
what are you
right?
talking
Like,
about?
you might not get another 40.
Yeah.
So you thinking you about to live to like 100?
I
Which,
didn't
if you
say
do,
that.
God bless.
God willing.
I don't know if I don't live to 100, but who? I didn't say.
Like, at what point? Like, why you wait until 50 to be like, I'm finally mature?
But no,
Yeah,
I'm just
right?
saying that's how
You stupid.
I didn't say that for me.
I said it.
mean,
Oh, okay.
and hopefully into
I thought
my
it was
40s. They're saying the 40s are the new like
30s?
They gotta stop
You
that.
know what I'm saying? And you know what?
It really is though. Look
I
at
don't hate that either. I look at women in their 40s and I'm like,
They looking
damn,
like they're in
I'm
their
hoping
30s. Yeah.
to look like that in my 40s.
Okay.
Like Maya, Ashanti,
Yeah.
like
We're
all
thinking
of these.
of
Jennifer Lopez in her 50s.
Jennifer
She's closer
looking
to
fucking
60.
fabulous. Like then she is
What
closer
does
to
looks have
Do you know
to
what
do
I
with
mean?
maturity?
That's true. Maturity is definitely how you carry yourself. How you
action.
carry yourself.
All I'm saying is classifying yourself. You say old and mature. It just feels so
Older.
So
Is
old.
that
I said
better?
older.
It just feels
Yeah,
so old.
older.
Like
We are older.
You don't want to claim
but
that. You
why-
claim that.
why-
Okay.
girl,
We're closer to 40 than we
I
are 20.
understand
So
that.
we're
I-
older.
Nobody said
why
I'm
are we
close to
so
20 than 40,
afraid of
but I
this?
don't feel
I'm
like
loving
I
this.
do not feel like 40 is
not old.
Is
I said
old. I
older.
don't feel like that needs to classify us in. Oh, we got a couple good years left. Like I don't
We're
feel
just
like that's
older,
the case.
is my
I
point.
love it. I
I'm
like
sorry,
getting
I
older.
don't.
I'm
Me too.
sorry.
It's a
I'm
blessing.
really
It's a
enjoying
blessing.
this.
It's
It
a
is
true
a blessing to be as to get another year older. That is a blessing, yes. But I'm saying that mindset for me, I don't feel like I need to be like, oh, I'm mature
And I go for it.
now, the granny, like,
I typically-
this is what we do. 'cause
I typically
we're
don't like this
old,
dude, but even like I was
don't
watching
know. I don't
one
feel
of
that
Vlad's
way.
interviews. He was talking to Game and shit. He's like, yo, and it's like, yeah, because he was talking about that line, you 38 and you still rapping, and now Game is like,
I know,
oh, 40 and you still
something.
fucking rapping.
Yeah,
he's like,
40-something.
when I say I was young, stupid, I
Yeah,
never, I never thought I'd see 40.
Right.
He's like, now that I'm here, I was like, I actually really fucking like being 40. I like
absolutely.
being older.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I said that then, not thinking I'd get here, and that's
Right.
the same for me. I'm like, I never
Hopefully, my
pictured
40s,
myself
That's what I'm saying.
getting to this age.
Absolutely.
Hopefully,
Ever.
the
I never
40s
thought
for
of
me
it.
are everything's more clear. I'm where I want to be, and that's when I'm hopefully living my life like freely. Kids are older, like everything's coming into place in 40s.
For sure. All right.
So-
hold
So
on.
producer said he has a clip for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
But producer Bay, actually go back before you play this clip because I need to do guess what Friday it is this week. It's my week. So her right there, the white lady right there. All right.
I'm guessing me because
So
she's white.
hold on. So it says me.
And Hennessy. Okay.
Give Brittany the thing
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
before you play it, producer Bay. So again, y'all, you got to tune into our YouTube MinorityPlus1 to see the clip. But it says me as a parent.
Have you ever had a dream that you
Brett.
have you ever
All
had
right.
a dream?
That's
No,
it.
I mean, who else
So,
could it be?
all right. Who
I'm the only parent here.
Technically, we got a stepmama.
All right, starting with you, Steve. Who do you think that?
Okay.
Oh, well.
Okay.
If you talk about stepmommies. 'cause
Okay,
I
hold
don't
on.
like
I got it.
mine,
All right. So I got to be honest with you. The way that little kid was just rambling, I get it. Because that might be me as well. But if I had to pick a woman in the room,
Ever had a dream?
And
I
that's how they
definitely
be.
got to go with Brett. I have to say this
So you're
one's
saying Britt.
It
What
has
about
to
you,
be.
Brittany?
You're second. I'm third.
What about you, Britt?
I mean, like I said, I'm the only parent here, but it could most definitely be me. But if we're talking about stepmoms, then yeah, I see you like wine. That's you all day.
Okay. Well, comment down below who that clip represents. That's guess
I'm
what
more
friend
like,
it is.
I'll be back. I'm in the car smoking for like 30 minutes.
Like I can see like one of the kids coming out.
All right.
Sam, I really want a pizza bagel.
Oh God.
She's just
I wish they
like-
fucking ate pizza bagel shit.
What's going on, baby?
All right. Hold on. You want me to read it? It says, what's something you get? So we have a random clip this week. What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
Oh, okay.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
That 95% of the US population is brainwashed into believing that working 50 years of their life on a job that they don't really want to do and trading all of that for 5 to 10 years of quote unquote freedom, but it's not really freedom because you're old and you can't even enjoy it. It is unrealistic. It is quite frankly stupid.
What's something you'll get a lot?
That kid was spitting. I don't think that is crazy at all. Nobody's gonna look at you. We all feel the same way. Matter of fact, there's a woman in my job now who's retiring in 3 weeks, and she's like 68.
That's fine.
Steve,
That's
what?
fine. Most of
What do you have? 10 years,
Right.
if even left,
Right.
to enjoy your life.
She can't even really, like he said, like we're
Okay.
all too old to really enjoy it.
Again, guys, I think
we have
all,
to.
hold on.
I think
hold
our
on, Sam.
retirement is 60.
So
I think it is 68.
It's 65.
No, it
it's
went up.
It's gonna go up.
It went up already.
Well, okay, so
imagine you can't retire at 70. That's crazy.
Well, okay, that's if you'd want to collect Social Security. If you're all right, so again, this is where this can be misleading. If you actually are smart when you're younger, work harder when you're younger,
and honestly can't
and
even enjoy
build
it because most
everything-
of those older people are
and then,
broke.
And then hold on, and then do everything that you do when
So
you
they still
have
working.
when you have
Mm-hmm.
the appropriate energy, when you have less responsibilities. Yeah, you
Poor
can
Jen,
set
like
your,
80-something,
you
still
can
working the
set
door.
yourself
Hell yeah.
up.
It's crazy.
You could set yourself up
Steve,
if you want to retire at 50
greeters.
if you want to.
The Walmart greeters. They,
Right? Those poor babies.
But some people
You know what?
like to
No.
work.
Our
Hold
older,
on.
I'm going to tell you one thing.
All right.
No.
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you one thing. When I was helping my friend become he was running for a certain part of politics, right?
Okay.
So when I was going around with him, and that was the number one concern for seniors. It was, where does he fall with me being able to work and me, like, because I'm gonna have to work when I retire. I'm not able to. I can't afford.
You can't live off Social
jobs are
Security.
overlooking us, and I couldn't believe it. The amount of people and senior citizens that I've met who are struggling right now
broke.
and need to work
on a fixed income.
on
real
a
bad.
fixed income, and they can't even enjoy their life right now. So this is a bigger issue than we really even know.
It's true,
Okay,
Steve.
so,
and
all right.
you're one to talk, Steve. You just last week were crying and talking about how much of
It's such
piece
a
of
big deal.
shit you are because you didn't save, and now you're contradicting yourself and saying, well, if people were smarter when they were younger and saved, they would be good when they retired. That's not
No,
true.
actually,
you're
what I
young,
said is
and you're
not a-
smart, and you're
Sam, I'm
fucked
not
up.
young anymore. I'm not. I'm 40 years old now, which is when most people hold on, please. When most people start taking shit seriously, they tend to already have kids and they tend to be older. When you see, look at all these people.
Steve, these
who
people were working like their whole life.
Okay, again, I don't know what they spent their money on. I don't know.
Does it matter, though?
Yes, it does.
No.
Everything matters.
I was in middle class, which we would call middle class area. I wasn't in any other thing. So I just didn't realize how big of an issue this was until I was actually out there, and I've met numerous numerous
elderly
people who this is their concern and they're trying to find work.
I understand.
At that.
I understand this. I completely get it. But
they should be able to relax.
Some people, hold on. Some people don't want to relax. Some people still like to work.
No,
well, that's fair.
So, hold on. You don't know every old person,
true.
so you don't know.
Some people just want to get out and have the communication. Maybe their loved one died. I know a lot of people that come into the dispensary and they'll be chit chat. Those are the ones I hate. I'm sorry, but they be chit. They just want to chit chat.
Give a fuck about you being a widow.
I'm like, all right, that's enough.
Hold on,
they just be bringing
you
up
could
shit
be
'cause they
looking at
just wanna
somebody who
talk.
could be enjoying their life. That's what they do. They work their whole life, and now they're out there doing. Hold on.
They're out there probably needing someone to talk to. They're lonely. They get a job. That's one thing. I'm talking about the older people that rely on this income to come in because they haven't been able to.
They weren't prepared when they were younger. That is a fact. That is the point.
But doesn't that sound hypocritical?
It's not
coming from you.
It really, really
Sam,
does.
Did you listen? This is why I asked you. Hold on, everybody.
It does.
Hold on. Again, did you listen to the episode last week?
Yes.
You heard me say, I wish I had done that when I was in my 20s.
Absolutely.
Because now it's twice as hard because I have to work twice as much to catch up for the stupid stuff I did back then.
Can I say something? Why doesn't that apply to them as well?
It applies to everybody, but some people choose to have fun. Some people choose to be like, you know what?
And some people
I'm
fuck
only 30.
up.
Okay, so then this is the reason why
It doesn't. Can I say just? I just want to say this. I just want to say
what everybody else does.
Do you think you're brainwashed into believing you have to work your whole life for that?
No, I don't believe that.
That we have to work our whole life.
No, he said we're brainwashed into thinking.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Everyone believes you work, you pay your bills,
true.
you go to
not
sleep.
this generation
you
per
work,
se,
pay bills,
not us,
go to
but
sleep.
our
That's
parents.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
We've
for
become a little bit more,
we see what really
but
going on.
At the same time, that has been instilled.
Yes.
You work, you pay your bills, credit, everything falls into line, and then you just retire and die.
And you sit home.
Okay?
Yep. Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's not how it goes.
What is laid out for us.
We know that.
Is the standard.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Like, all right. And I actually finally realized what I think this podcast should be for. It should be for people our age. It should be for us having these kind of discussions because we all
friends by friends.
Now we're aging
we
to
should.
over this age.
For
Nobody
olds by
enjoy it.
olds.
Stop
Is that what
it,
you're
Steve.
saying?
We really should. We really should because you know what? Because I think it's irresponsible.
You said if you're over 40, you turn this old.
I think it's irresponsible.
If you're under 20, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Steve.
I'm not going to yell this time. I'm just going to go on my phone.
But yes, we are brainwashed to think that.
I don't think so.
Absolutely.
I think you're brainwashed in thinking that you should be happy. I think that
we're going to the next clip. We're in the next clip. Okay. Wait, this is the shout out to the Stephen A. Smith show. Go ahead, producer man.
Here, bro. She ain't gonna want to hear this probably.
Oh, yeah.
And you want to be happy? You want a strong 7. The 10, no, she's a 10. It's too much drama. Okay. The 9 thinks she's a 10. That's too much drama. The 8 already knows that she's probably a 9. So even though it's not as much drama, it's still gonna cause you some issues. But the 7, the strong 7, knows that she's beautiful enough, she's smart enough, she brings enough to the table. But in the same breath, her ego is not out of control to the point where it will force your ego to infiltrate the proceedings and nothing gets accomplished.
I agree.
I always said it on a strong
I
seven.
to
Get
say,
the fuck out of here.
Y'all talk about women don't know what they want. Men don't know what they want.
I'm so over these niggas. Like, just give me another reason to hate a nigga today. I can't do it.
Hold on. Also, I think I'm a
hard 7.
No, and I think I'm a 9, and I don't have a huge ego.
Thank you. At all.
Steve, I don't give a fuck what you think. I said what I think about myself. You ugly motherfucker.
Damn.
I'm kidding.
She wanted to say that last week.
No, I'm kidding. But I'm saying I think I'm a 9. Me personally think I'm a 9, but just how I carry myself, my personality, and when I clean up, I clean up, and I don't have a huge ego.
Not just into the looks, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things,
but that that's such bullshit. What he's saying, talking about a solid 7.
Solid 7.
He doesn't want a woman that knows her worth and how beautiful she is, and that she can get somebody better than old ass Steven Smith.
To me, like a man intimidated.
Exactly.
Why? You know what? I really don't like that. I'm really getting disgusted.
You asked her the opinion, right? So she's saying her opinion.
Okay, you can two things can be true. Yes, they can. You can have an opinion and it can be stupid.
Absolutely.
So
I agree with her.
I think it's stupid.
I think he's just intimidated by a certain kind of woman.
I feel these men want to keep us down.
What proof do you have of this? Who's trying to keep you down? Who's keeping you down?
It's not about necessarily keeping down. It's that it is intimidation.
I feel like men can't build up their women. A lot of men have issues building up their women.
How do I feel like they don't need to? Can I ask you a question? How do I build a building that's already complete?
Unfortunately, it's not like that.
No,
I feel like
you don't know because you're a woman. You're not a man trying to find a woman.
Here we go.
You're a woman trying to find a man.
Okay.
You realize that there's 2 totally different ways of going about this.
Right.
You, on the other hand, so as a guy, so what you're basically saying is this. No matter how she feels about herself, you immediately have to go with it, right? So if she believes she's a 10, you better treat her like that. Doesn't matter, even if you don't think she's a 10, you better just treat her that way.
Am I tripping?
So here's the thing. Hold on. So here's my thing. Hold on. So here, what can I add to her then?
What am I missing?
She's already perfect.
It depends on the person. She's not asking about being added. She's asking about showing affection and building her up. Certain days
you can't go past 10.
For example, hold on. Certain days you don't feel like a 10.
Thank you. And I bet you that 10 doesn't always feel like a fucking 10. She's still gonna have insecurities. All women have insecurities, no matter how beautiful and what you rate them.
Beyonce, Rihanna, they all have their moments.
Everybody has their insecurities.
Beyonce's never been a 10.
I don't give a fuck.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Now Rihanna, yeah, she's been a 10.
Okay. But the point wasn't about who you think is a 10.
I'm just saying, I don't like the way you just immediately jump down his throat.
To me, because it was bullshit. It was just, because he was just
another bullshit thing.
Because he was just trying to say that he can't handle a woman who knows that she's so popping and gorgeous.
Oh, we gotta take
her
it at
ego's
7.
so high. Right. Now I want a 7 because I'm able to control her. Her ego's not that big, so I'm able to kind of control her. She knows her place.
That was
I feel like now I gotta show this shit because now I want to hear what y'all heifers got to say about what I'm about to pull up.
All right, but hold that thought because we gotta take a break.
And we're back. So can I ask a quick question then? Because there's a trend apparently going around. And I've been actively avoiding these kind of conversations because it never ends well, because women, as much as we like to talk about accountability and stuff, that's bullshit. And
now it's bullshit. You just gave me props. Now it's bullshit.
It just never ends well.
Steve is a full blown. If y'all haven't noticed from the last episode and this episode, Steve contradicts himself a lot. You contradict yourself constantly.
What I said last week in terms of the finances, I said the same exact thing this week, which was I wish I did better and I have to work harder now.
Yeah, but then you're chastising people who didn't do it. They should have did better.
Yeah, no. So they do better now. That's the whole point.
How if they're fucking 88?
Then you're finished.
That's what we're talking about.
Well, then shit.
Too many now. It's okay, Steve.
I'm not talking about them who are too far. I'm talking about people who are like me who have a shot still.
That's different. We were talking about retirees who people are at 65, 68.
That's different.
But that's exactly
the point. So can I ask a question?
Okay, go ahead.
Enough of that, because I don't care.
Christ, of course. Clearly.
About how women would rather be with bears than men now.
Bears?
Yes, bears. Like physical bears, like rawr. It's
that's some bestiality.
No. They're just better than men.
Like big, smelly grizzly bear that could rip you to shreds is better than a man.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Yeah, men suck.
So
really
I
do.
mean, again, she's saying that just because she just wants to be
Why are
difficult
they
for no
like
reason.
that?
Men suck.
No, really. Why
You guys are awful. Yeah, men are awful.
Oh yeah, because you guys
Can
are
we get some
bundles of
men
fucking
weigh
joy.
in this bitch? Why y'all like this?
Men are just terrible.
Okay,
wrong
yeah,
with
all
you?
right, all right,
with y'all?
yeah, because y'all
I talk
are,
about it all the time,
y'all
Steve.
are great.
Get it?
Let me-
Y'all
I think
are awesome.
I think I
I
might have
really don't
mentioned it on this
understand.
podcast. There's multiple reasons why men are bad, but like the night is only scary because men exist.
No,
Damn.
All right.
No, seriously.
Damn.
And the only reason why
Honestly,
you and the only
wow.
reason
Think about it. Hold on. Let me
No,
just finish
no,
my thought.
so-
Think
so
about
you
it.
kinda
so you
rocked
Can
my
I finish
mind
my
right
thought?
there were no men.
Can I
Hold on,
finish
no,
my
hold
thought?
on.
I'll let you talk. Let me finish. The reason why I say that, I'm telling you, if there was no men, because the reason why the night is scary is because men attack and rape and kidnap women and children and all types of
So
shit like
true.
that.
Just men.
Let me just
Wow.
finish.
Just men.
A big percentage, and you know it's true. And you
Wow.
come on. That if there was no men in this world, bitch, Brittany, wouldn't there be 24-hour nail
Girl.
salons, 24-hour hair
The
salons?
You
That's
wouldn't have a
what
hair
we
salon.
do.
You wouldn't have.
Yo.
You wouldn't have the buildings to put them up in. You wouldn't have any of this shit. To sit there and
Without
for you,
men.
Without
for
niggas
you
is
to
the
sit
only
there,
one that
hold
are
on.
capable of
For
building
you to
some
sit
shit.
there and say that, for
Like,
you to
when-
sit
yeah,
Men are
thank
the
you.
only ones that can do construction, build roads,
98%
build buildings,
of
do
all construction
everything.
is done by men and has
Okay,
been
but
by
we
men
talking
for the
about
all
a
of the
world
time.
without you guys.
It won't.
All right?
You don't have
and
one.
women won't
You
come
don't
up
have
and play
one.
the fucking role.
You don't have
Steve.
one. See, this is this is
give
what I'm
me
saying.
a fucking break.
Yo, can I have a solo screen,
We don't
please?
need
Give me
you
this real
niggas,
quick.
and we do
Give me
not
this real quick.
need you guys.
Okay.
we
the
don't
only,
need
hold
you
on.
guys. And
Do you
want to
know the reason why? The only reason why you can say that, Brittany, is simply because of
Every man
men.
gets pissed off when they're like, "Oh, they don't need us."
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you guys have put us in the
You really
position
think this?
so many times to not
God.
need you guys.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what?
true.
I keep
To
hearing-
not need
I
you
keep
guys.
hearing this.
That's unfortunate.
This is what I keep hearing.
That's unfortunate. We can't count on
Brittany,
the men
what
and
about
the
the
things
shit
in our
that you
lives
do?
That's true.
because
What
y'all
about the
fucking fall
decisions
short.
that you yourself
I can't
make?
even.
What about all the? Hold on.
I can't even not even say a world with no men that we couldn't
I know.
fucking
You couldn't.
function.
We can't
ain't gonna
function
have
now.
buildings. We gonna have
You can't
shit.
do
What
it
about
now.
fucking
Okay,
Wonder Woman's
Steve,
fucking
give me a
planet,
fucking
nigga?
break,
There's no
yo.
men there.
Right?
Yeah, and look how primitive they
Wonder
were.
Woman came from a whole fucking
Those motherfuckers were still-
Amazon.
Okay?
She
Look
was
at
from
that.
the fucking
And look at that. And they
Amazonian.
were still riding horses and using
So
bow
what?
and
The
arrows.
bitches was just fine.
Yo,
fucking shit up.
I
Had
can't even
armies,
believe this.
technology.
But
Like,
that's
cut
the
it
type
out.
of shit
Cut
niggas
it
would say.
out.
Anyway, I don't know why I'm even
No,
surprised.
you know
but
what?
it's
And
just-
this is the
it's
problem,
just
yo,
like-
But
because
it's the
we
truth,
don't.
Steve.
We,
It's the
no,
truth.
it's not the
No,
truth.
I'm talking
It's
about the night. I'm
crazy.
talking about being the night is only scary because
So
men
then, who
exist.
would police the night? Who would keep people safe at night, Sam? Who would do that? It's not you. It's not women. So if there were, so you think,
Steve.
you think. Hold on, Sam. So you think?
I wish you understood. I don't think you will because you're
so
not a
if
woman.
there were just a town of only women,
We'd be fine.
you'd be completely fine.
I think I could take a woman on if she
think we'd be
attacks me.
alright.
I beat a bitch ass.
Honestly,
With a
I
gun.
think we'd be all right.
Then she shoot me.
The
Okay,
amount of women, and we're
but-
not
Hold on,
saying
with a
there's no
knife.
women serial
Yeah,
killers or
exactly.
anything like that, but I'm saying the percentage, the
of
rape,
attacks, the rapes,
everything,
the kidnappings. It's men,
would
Steve.
So what about-
Steve,
okay.
when women
Go the
leave
fuck
out the
down.
house, when women walk out the house, yo, it's not
Sam,
safe.
you know what the
Damn,
problem
we could
is?
be naked.
I don't disagree.
Like,
so
You could be in a
I-
burqa.
I-
Hold on.
no,
You
no.
could be naked.
Taking a woman
I'm
on,
saying, Steve, you could wear. Women wear full burqas, fully
Sam,
covered, and get raped.
I'm not
Women
gonna
wear
sit here-
skimpy dress and get raped.
I'm
like,
not going to
come on,
sit
dog.
here.
Doesn't matter.
See,
Exactly.
hold on.
Doesn't
Can I just
matter.
tell you the
Doesn't
difference
matter.
between me, but what I'm saying and what you two were saying? I'm not over here saying we don't need bitches. Fuck all these women. That's what no. That's what these new niggas do who have their own personal issues. I don't care about those men. That's not who I'm speaking about. But to sit here and to have you two, one in a very happy committed relationship, the other one who fucking begs for it on a constant basis, have the fucking
Because
nerve.
I want a man. I do want a man.
So the-
I didn't
so-
say,
so-
but
no, no,
if
no,
I have
no,
to
no, no.
live without y'all niggas, I will live
we're
without y'all
so
niggas, okay?
fucking bad. We're
Because-
so no.
But
So
I'm
we're
not
such
saying
pieces
that.
of shit.
I'm saying it's sad that women unfortunately have to turn to these levels because we can't count on you guys
Yeah.
to do the right
That's
thing.
a lot of women,
That's-
Steve.
No,
My mom
yes,
is one of
none
them.
of us can
Yes.
count
My
on
mom is that.
either. Why do you not see that? Because the same.
I see the struggle for you too, Steve. You're
saying this.
you're having a struggle with women. I
So that's
understand
what I'm
that.
saying. But I'm not. I'm
Steve,
not
you're
going to
you.
constantly get
But
on
it's
that.
you,
I
though.
understand that.
But
I
it's
understand
you.
I'm
Different type of
different, and that's
guy.
fine.
You're a
But
different
there's
type of
other-
guy. You're a different
there's
type of
other
This is not the
people
norm.
who are similar to me who don't who
Nobody's
don't
like
get
you,
the
Steve.
same, who don't get the same kind of,
And I mean that
credit or whatever.
I mean that in the best
In the
way
best-
possible.
I know that.
The best
I didn't
way.
take it negative. But what I'm
It's
saying
not.
is
No
that
one
I
is
think,
like you. You're a rare
I think
gem.
that it's highly unfair. I think that and this is the reason why nothing is getting better, because you got the guy group, fuck bitches, broke, all this other shit. They're fucking retards, and they're arguing with the women retards, going, "Fuck all men, we don't need you for anything. We can do everything all by ourselves. We can hang our own stuff. We can do our own thing. Blah 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 blah. I don't need a man for nothing. Can you help me fix my tire?"
I mean, we want one.
So that's
We
what I'm
want
saying.
y'all.
I think that's the difference.
Listen,
That's the thing. I
Listen,
feel like we want
so
y'all.
then this is
Thank
what
you.
I am saying. If
Thank
you
you.
want change, be the fucking change that you want to
sure.
see
Both
personally.
parties.
You first. Stop looking at the men that you're
To change
fucking
it.
begging for. You need to fucking change to get
How
that
is this
fucking
coming
man
to
that you
me
fucking want.
needing to change to get what I...
Because that
You
goes for
talking-
me. That goes for me
That's
too.
true. Steve's
I
telling-
don't want to date because honestly, and I've heard women say this: if you can't afford to date, probably you shouldn't. And at
That's
first I
true.
thought it was fucking stupid, and then I realized, you know what? It's a valid.
You want to
point.
enjoy your relationship and have fun, and it costs money.
Like,
You know what I'm
if
saying?
I personally,
Not all dates
hold
cost
on,
money.
listen.
I mean, I don't think you need
hold
to
on.
be
I've
going
been very,
extravagant
hold on,
here
listen.
all the time,
I've been
but-
very lucky to not have to ever. I've never had to worry about that. I'd be like, hey, you mind getting a coffee? You want to do a coffee date?
Right.
Yeah, let's do it. I don't have these issues. I'm not saying that.
Saying nothing to
But
me
there are-
for at the
but there-
crossings
hold on,
and take
listen.
a walk
But there
and
are
get to know
women
somebody.
who wholeheartedly believe that if it's
There
not,
are,
if
and
it's
that's
not $200 or
unfortunate.
$400,
Like I said, we're not talking
don't
about
bother
all
We're not
them.
talking about that.
We're not
So,
talking about all
it
women.
matters.
We know there's
But
some
hold on.
quirk.
But you don't get to skip over that. You don't get to skip over that as a woman, because if you want to hold men accountable and all this other
the
stuff,
women that
can you
have
do yourself a
these
favor?
Yeah, we're not even talking about that.
No, but you should, and you should
we
hold them
have.
accountable. You
we
don't.
do. We do.
You don't.
Remember the
I can't relate,
the
'cause I'm
homegirl
not that
with
type of
the
woman,
with
so I can't relate.
Cheesecake Factory. We roasted
Thank
her.
you.
We killed her for that.
Thank you.
We don't like gold diggers, male escorts, not escorts, gigolos, gold diggers. I don't fuck with
Those
them.
type of women I
that's
cannot
their
relate
life.
with,
I
so
don't
I
relate,
don't-
but that's their life. But that's their life. I don't hate them. I just can't relate. Just
Look,
like
I'm
Brittany
not
said.
mad at a gold digger either. If you
But
want
a
to go out there
gigolo too.
and
There's
do all
dudes out
that,
here that's sucking women dry
have
for their
at
money.
it. Have
Are you
at
gonna
it.
say anything
I
about them?
don't- Look, if y'all get caught by one of them, that's on you. That's on you. What do you want me to do? What like, this is what I'm saying. We are too fucking focused on everybody else's shit. Honestly, this is the reason why I stay off the fucking Instagram, Facebook, all that shit. Stay the fuck off this. It's fucking horrible for you. You're not gonna get these fucking women that you keep pining for and all this other shit. Oh, I need me a 10, nigga. You got a bank account of a fucking 2 and you look like a 5.
Yeah.
Play your
Stay in
fucking
your lane.
position.
Yeah, that's
Play your
Stay in your
position.
league.
And if you do happen to
Stay
get
in your
lucky,
league. You in the
then
little
get
leagues, you
lucky.
stay there.
It's cool.
You in the big leagues, that's where you need to be.
I'm not-
Everybody needs to stay in their lane. How do you think women feel?
Hold on, I understand that, but I also need women to stay in their fucking lane too.
Absolutely.
Stay in your
I'm
league.
talking everybody.
I'm sorry, you dusty
talking
bitch.
everybody.
And your natted up
Oh my
weave.
God, yeah.
I'm sorry.
What?
No, you don't.
Damn, why
you
you
not.
gotta-
You
why
don't.
You know what white
because-
girls?
because
What about
you
the
know
white
what it
bitches
is?
with the naughty ass hair? That shit turns into a jug eye. It's always gotta be that.
Gotta be natted up.
I'm just saying
Corny.
because they the same ones talking about they the
White
same,
women too. These bitches is selling their virginity.
Oh wait,
the fuck
hold on.
you mean?
I wasn't being race specific. I thought all women. Oh,
How are you
I'm sorry.
not being racist specific with that
because
type
I just
of
caught both of you.
terminology?
Because when we talk,
White
talk,
women do wear weaves, yeah.
Thank you. Because when we talked about the whole weave
We know
thing,
what you're
and
talking
I said,
about, though.
"Who did
Yeah,
what?"
come on.
And then I said that there's a
Thanks, but
and now
I
you
feel
say
like
that.
we know
So
he
now you
targeted,
nice
but
job.
okay.
Nice job. You caught yourself.
Yeah,
All right.
alright.
So
Caught you.
No,
You just had a
didn't
good
catch
little
me.
save
You didn't catch me
there.
at all.
All right.
White women wear weaves too.
You said it. I didn't. You said that. I didn't.
They wear
I just said
weaves,
natted. I just said
And I
natted
met
up
all
weave.
women.
I just said natted up weaves. How you took it is how y'all took it.
We know what you
Now.
mean. It's okay.
Now, yeah, I'm sorry. That's the
Like you ain't hit a matted weave a couple times.
Never.
Shut the fuck up.
Ever.
You ain't never hit a wet. You ain't never hit a bitch with a matted
Lied.
weave. You was
Lied. I
lying
did.
through your teeth.
I did. I
Yeah.
did.
The-
It
the
smelled like
old
corn
teeth.
chips.
You lied through the old teeth.
Yeah, that is true. No, she's not
smells?
wrong. Nah, her weave smelled like corn chips, yo. She had to get out.
She must have never washed it.
You touched it?
I didn't have to. I could smell it.
All right, y'all. Let's wrap up.
It's fucking disgusting.
Oh, yes. All right. So let's get into some nasty notes. So we're doing a nasty notes update. If y'all know, nasty notes is the segment I do where I expose a alleged predator or pedophile. I actually talked about him a couple weeks ago. So Elijah, I think it is Eljago Bishop, known as Nature Boy. I think I told you about the guy.
Oh, I remember him. Yeah.
The Carbon Nation cult. Remember he had the cult and everything. Remember he had the video of him talking about he was fucking one of his baby moms while the baby was there touching his dick.
This was
remember
one
him?
of the ones I was not.
Yeah, you weren't here. You weren't here.
I don't remember
no, this is huge.
This was like a month or so ago.
Yeah, this is a while ago. But this was for years, Brittany. It's been years that he had this cult because it was down in Georgia, and then they went to like Grenada for a little while, and then he had all these wives and was giving them all these like STDs.
So he was the only one that had a bunch of wives?
There was men there, but he was having sex with their women too.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
He had all these babies. He was beating the women. He was, allegedly kidnapping because a lot of them were underage. He had them fighting each other, and this is all documented. It was filmed for years. It was on YouTube. They took it all down. But he was convicted. So update: he was convicted of rape, false imprisonment, and three other counts. Bishop is the leader of Carbon Nation, a polygamous group that some believe is a sex cult based in Atlanta, Georgia. Bishop was sentenced to life prison without parole for rape, 10 years of prison for consecutively for false imprisonment. He was also sentenced 12 years in prison concurrently for prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmission. I don't know what that means. And 5 years in prison consecutively for the same offense. Oh, maybe because he had all these nude pictures and videos. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I just saw it say he got life plus 10 years.
I didn't, you know what?
That's
Thank
crazy.
God.
That good.
Let
Fuck
me
him.
tell you, his followers, they still stand behind him. They'll be taking care of him while he's in there. Because they've been at every court appearance outside protesting
and
all
guys,
this shit.
Not a single person should feel bad for them.
Oh, no.
No.
They're all, again, I've watched so many documentaries on cults. Like we've talked about, we had one up here that they were, snatching up girls from Crossgates Mall, and branding them, a guy out in Clifton Park, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was called N1X1 or something like that. And one of the main bottom bitches was the girl from Smallville. She played the blonde, Superman's best friend in Smallville. She was
oh, no shit. I didn't know that.
Huge. Yeah.
I heard about the thing. That's old. That's real old.
That's real old. She got, he got locked up for life, but she got, I think 15 years.
That's crazy. She should get life too.
Yeah. But it's fascinating because it's always the same song and dance. They specifically target vulnerable people.
I told you how I feel about
vulnerable,
cults.
sad, depressed people and manipulate them. It's fascinating because I've been low and I've been sad and I've been depressed, but I ain't never been that. You just have to be missing something to be wrapped up in a cult.
I'd rather go pussyless for the rest of my life.
Compartmentalize that it's okay that this man is fucking everybody, beating us, taking our money.
Yeah, but when you really believe something, when you truly believe that shit,
maybe
with your
I don't believe in
heart,
anything.
The things people believe, they don't think that, oh, this is wrong.
Yeah.
They just fully believe that this is what needs to be done. I
know, but can we stop? You have to have some rationale too.
No,
that's the problem.
Okay, I want you guys to get. I do understand it.
For instance, this is like my cousin who just got out of Jehovah's Witness, which I fully believe is a cult.
It is a cult.
They and her mom, my aunt, is not allowed to talk to her
because she's no longer
almost like Scientology shit because she's not involved and she has to. Who on earth can tell you that you could not talk to your own kid that you pushed out of your fucking vagina and you're gonna believe with all of your heart that you have to disown your own kid?
Yeah, that is wild.
When you really wrap your mind around that thought process and what they have to believe to disconnect from your own child, like there's something more to that than we could ever understand.
That's what I mean. It's about being vulnerable and being sad and maybe ignorant. It's so many different levels.
People
and to be a person,
that guy years ago to die and take all that
Jim
punch
Jones
to die, and they have all these virgins.
That happened in Grenada.
There is a powerful thing that we cannot understand and wrap our minds around, but that is unfortunately the path a lot of people take, and they just believe it with their whole heart. Believe this shit.
So would you say that's the same thing for religion?
And I think it's about,
then?
because I think it's about wanting to believe in something. Wanting to think that this life that we live every day has some fucking meaning. It's not that we just get pushed out of a vagina and we live and then we die. Some people just really need to know that this life has some meaning, that they matter in this life. So, yeah.
You're correct.
And so they want to believe anything that helps them believe that idea.
I get that. But I don't know. I guess, again, I've always, my whole entire life, I've always questioned everything. So
me too.
And I don't know.
I think that's why I couldn't be in a cult, because
church.
I don't believe in really anything. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm more of a science. Like, I believe in facts and science and things like that. So me personally, you couldn't cult me.
So then what do you think about that your zodiac sign is not really your zodiac sign?
I don't even really believe in those either.
No, I'm just saying, like, constellation wise, what you were born as, it technically
changes.
It's already changed. I can't wait. That's next week. Really? I'm coming for all y'all motherfuckers. I
always thought signs were, your sign is kind of corny. I think it's cute, but when the characteristics or things that happen, they're just talking about people. It's just people. So, it's just fun, and they're just talking about.
But the reason why I want to bring it up is because again, people really
talked about this before.
I know, but I couldn't prove it until I was high one night watching fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson.
See, I believe in that nigga.
And he was breaking down the zodiac sign, and I said, I'm bringing this up on the pod, and I'm going to do it next week.
All right. Yeah. But if you like this episode, make sure you like this episode. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment down below. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you do everything. Make sure you fucking MinorityPlus1 on all fucking streaming fucking platforms. MinorityPlus1. If you want to see all these fucking clips and shit, all the fucking work we put into this shit, go to MinorityPlus1 podcast. You need to subscribe. I know you hear me, and you hear me now. You listening as I'm talking. Subscribe to the fucking podcast and watch, and then fuck you.
I'm a little again, this is the reason why I'm the host.
I think I liked how it started with you trying to be PC, Steve, and then just ending it the real way. Like,
right.
Nigga, fucking subscribe.
Fucking subscribe, please. We do this for free.
See you later.
First off, that opening was fantastic.
I like how you try to be putting on your quiet storm voice.
Right. I'm trying to be me, but not. Okay,
first off, I've been doing PC Steve for a year now. So, and now y'all got a problem with it. Now I'm going to do it every week.
All right, I don't care.
Y'all want smoke?
Nigga, wear the hat.
Bye.
That's all I care about.
I told you it got dirty. She's the only one with a problem with it. And I think it's because, you know what? You just a hating old broad. That's what you are. You just a hating old broad.
No, she's a hating mature broad. Get it fucking right.
Old ass broad. Old ass broad with old ass draws. All right.
Not old draws.
I got some old ass draws. They got holes and everything in it. I don't give a fuck.
Me too. I throw them out. First of all, I throw them shits out, Steve. Damn.
Look, deodorant is $10, yo. When did that happen?
Oh my God, I know.
When the
why did Doug just turn
fuck did that happen? Stain drawers?
They're not shit stained. They just got little holes on the bottom right
ridiculous,
here.
Steve. Okay.
They're
fucking $3, Steve.
They're more than $3.
Can you buy him some, please,
Walmart has a fucking pack, I'm sure, for fucking $6.99.
The fact that she took that so serious.
Fucking pairs.
And I'm not saying all my underoos do, but like those are my work. Those are my work ones.
You wear boxers or boxer briefs?
No, I wear boxer briefs now.
You wore boxers before?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, boxer briefs.
Yeah, you gotta tuck it all in.
Keeps it all nice and
free balling all these years.
I did have to free ball one time because, oh my God, it was weird.
Steve, hurry it up. We about to wrap up.
I'm just saying. I was terrified. I was gonna zip it up there because I did that.
Like on Something About Mary when he zipped his dick up on the zipper.
No woman will ever understand that fucking pain.
Yo, that nigga said, "What's that bubble there?"
Ever.
You get the balls above the dick. Sip it all up.
No, I mean, never mind.
But guys, so
guys, see you later.
in wrapping up, I'm your host, Steven.
It's Sam Christmas.
Brittany.
And as always, please stereotype responsibly. And we'll be back next week with another motherfucking episode. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Minority Plus One podcast. If you rock with us, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and as always, make sure you stereotype responsibly.